I see this same post every single year during Pride without fail. I can't show you the photo behind me, but basically it's a guy who's got a whole bunch of plastic wieners attached to a suit. There's a couple of points I want to make. Firstly, that's stereotyping. That's basically suggesting that all people who are in the LGBTQ community walk around with wieners on their clothes all the time. I don't know about you, but publicly I've seen that queer people are pretty good at keeping their wieners in their pants. Secondly, the military has a month. Way back in 1999, Military Appreciation Month was assigned the month before Pride, May. Plus all of these holidays. And people who post this image would actually know that if they cared about the military, but they don't. They're just using this to justify their prejudice. Gay rights are human rights, and as we know, gay marriage was only legalized 7 years ago. And as we know from history, just because legislation changes does not mean the world is suddenly no longer prejudiced. Pride Month is all about getting people to understand that everybody in the community is just trying to have a human experience, just like you. Also, I've heard the argument a million times that people say, people in the LGBTQ community are shoving their sexuality down my throat, which first of all sounds kind of sus. You sure you don't like other things shoved down your throat too? And all I gotta say to that is who? Who around you is constantly telling you, I'm gay and I'm proud? Who in your life every single day is saying that? This post literally proves why people in the community need to have an entire month. Because you don't want them to have a month. Because you don't support them. That's exactly what we're fighting against. What I think is really funny about this post too is that it gives off the America, land of the free, home of the brave vibes. So if you support this, essentially what you're saying is, I enjoy the fact that in America I have the liberty to express myself however I so please. However, if somebody expresses themselves in a way that is not like how I do it, I have a problem with that. Suddenly America's not so free. That logic is hypocritical. And by that same logic, that should mean that people in the LGBTQ community should hate you and not support you. You shouldn't be allowed to be straight because you don't express yourself the same way that they do. People in the community are not asking for much, just to be able to hold hands while walking down the street and not be criticized or stoned or shot. Don't even get me started about if two queer people kiss in public. Is it really so much to ask in the great country of America, full of freedom and liberty, to be able to love who the heck you want to love?